Hello. This is Joshua again from Motivao with the first ACT problem of the day. And this is my first video in almost 6 months. Okay. I've been having some difficult times, but I'm back. I'm ready to go. And let's do this problem. It says in the diagram below, a chord of length 18 centimeters is bisected by a line segment that starts at the center and is 6 centimeters from the center. What is the radius of the circle in centimeters? Perfect. Okay. So first thing we need to know is, what does it mean to bisect a line? Okay. What does it mean to bisect a line? Well, it means to divide a line in two parts, in two equal parts, and that's the key here, right? This line right here is dividing this one in two equal parts. So if the total is 18 centimeters, the total length of the chord is 18 centimeters, then how much is half of that? Well, yes, the answer is 9, right? So 18 divided by 2 is 9. Okay, so this is 9, and this one is also 9. Okay, and why do I need that? Well, notice that if I make this, let me change the color. If I make this extra line right here, then what do you see is a right triangle, right? And then you have the triangle that follows. Okay. 6, 9, and R. And there's a reason I wrote the letter R, because R is going to be what? This is going to be the radius, okay? So this is the radius. So this is how we find it. We use either Pythagoras Theorem or the Pythagorean squares. But let's just use the Pythagorean Theorem for now, and then we'll talk about other techniques that we can use for this problem. So what does the Pythagorean theorem say? It says that r squared equals 6 squared plus 9 squared. Okay? So if we continue, sorry, technical difficulties there. R squared equals 6 squared, which is 36, plus 9 squared, which is 81. Okay, then r squared is, well, 36 plus 81, 6 plus 1 is 7, 8 plus 3 is 11, so 117. Okay, and now, well, how do I find r? Well, we need to take the square root, right? So we take the square root on both sides, we get the square root of 117. Okay. Now, when you take the square root, there's always a plus or minus. But the reason there is none here is because the length of the radius is positive. So it will just be r equals the square root of 117. Okay. Now notice that that's not one of my answers because it's not simplified. But if we divide 117, let's say, by 9, then we get 13. So r equals the square root of 9 times 13. And by using the properties of radicals, the radical of a multiplication is the multiplication of radicals. So times the square root of 13. Now, what is the square root of 9? The square root of 9 is 3. Okay? And then you're left with 3 square root of 13, which, if you go back to the options, is the letter A. Okay? And that will be my answer. Now, if there's something that you would like me to explain in detail, or just any other questions that you might have, please leave the comments below and I'll be answering your questions as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. This is Motivao videos for you in mathematics. Thank you. Have a great day.